looking at me for? Fucking have my video and shit, man. Like, I see you, man. Don't play with me, man. We gotta get you something to eat. But we gotta go to a spot.
You know.
Together. All right, y'all ready?
27-year-old Dominique Eley was gunned down on North Pearl Street on Sunday afternoon. She is the city's 8th homicide victim this year.
"27-year-old Dominique Eley, affectionately known by many as Dom or K Hollywood, was an extraordinary person with breathtaking eyes who was known to be hardworking and caring. She was also a fashion artist, creating her own clothing brand called YRR, Young, Rich, and Reckless, and a rapper who was loved deeply by her family, friends, and community. Her energetic and kind spirit was infectious. She was always full of life, and her bubbly personality and smile always made her stand out, the true definition of the life of the party. She grew up in Albany, New York, and loved giving back to her community. She was a former basketball player and was heavily involved with the Bring It to the Courts program, a youth basketball league that was created to promote positive development among economically disadvantaged youth in Albany. She was known for hosting back-to-school events, Christmas giveaways, and for donating clothing from her clothing line to community members in need. Around 1:30 p.m. on July 3rd, Albany police were called to the 200 block of North Pearl Street near Livingston Avenue in Albany, New York, for a shooting. When they arrived at the scene, they would find a woman suffering from multiple gunshot wounds to the torso.
Albany City Police are continuing to investigate a homicide that took place yesterday afternoon. Officers responded to a shooting call at the 200 block of North Pearl Street around 1:30 p.m. They found a 27-year-old woman with multiple gunshot wounds.
Police identified the victim as 27-year-old Dominique Eley. She was treated at the scene by emergency medical personnel and was taken to Albany Medical Center for her injuries. Sadly, she later succumbed to her injuries. Just months before her murder, Dominique was profiled by the Albany Times-Union for an upcoming pop-up shop she was hosting in Albany Capitol Center that featured over 50 vendors. She told the outlet that after graduating from the New School Center for Media in 2017, she launched a successful podcast and had performed at events throughout the city and had even opened for rapper Cassidy at a concert in Brooklyn. She credited her family for keeping her going and always telling her to follow her dreams. She hoped to be an inspiration for younger generations. Dominique always felt that anyone could achieve success and that as long as you stay focused, there's no possible way you won't be able to achieve your dreams. Her parents, along with police, believe that Dominique was targeted and say they are leaning on their deep religious faith to get through this difficult time. Her father says that city officials should be doing much more to ensure that no other parents have to go through situations such as this.
Yesterday, North Pearl Street, near the intersection of Livingston Avenue, has been turned into a sidewalk memorial paying tribute to Dominique Eley. She was shot and killed in broad daylight Sunday afternoon. She was just 27 years old, an established hip-hop artist with dreams and aspirations of running her own production company someday and developing and promoting and marketing her own stable of artists. Obviously, that'll never happen now. Her parents say the pain and the tragedy is deep, and they feel it'll never go away. But faith, they say, is the ultimate healer.
I don't want to be the judge and jury of anybody, even in my own pain. But God is always the answer. You know, the word is always the answer. And so that's where I'm going to have to address that today.
So we got to continue to make sure we have resources in the community for education. We need to distribute the wealth equally. The wealth is another issue. We're not getting the wealth we need in our communities. So again, we got to hold elected officials more accountable for that.
After news of her passing, Dominique received an outpour of love on social media with many tributes from friends, family, and even strangers, posting pictures and videos of the woman who meant so much to them. The community is demanding answers and say that Dominique will truly be missed. They have once again lost another amazing member of their community to unnecessary violence. A growing memorial has been set up in the area where she lost her life.
Kay Hollywood was somebody that was in the community that wanted to see things go great, wanted to do things. She was an up-and-coming artist.
Fakari Fox was one of several visiting the memorial. She's also founder of Community Matters.
She was a friend. She wanted to see work happen. She wanted to see things happen, and that's why we're here.
Pastor Charlie Muller of Victory Church says they put up a $5,000 reward to inspire people to come forward with information.
We're trying to act and not react, and right now we're just making this available so that we can stop this from happening again.
Pastor Muller says he's spoken with the victim's father, who he says has been out of town, to offer support.
He's a man who lost his daughter.
The Albany Police Department confirms they are looking for surveillance footage of the shooting from businesses, residences, and any other potential sources. This includes the cameras on the front of the Capitol Repertory Theater. Police said no additional details are available at this time, as the investigation is ongoing. Albany's Victory Church and her father are offering a combined cash reward of $10,000 for any information that leads to an arrest and conviction. Dominique's funeral will take place on July 9th at the Metropolitan New Testament Missionary Baptist Church in Albany, New York.